Namaste, Creative Yogis. How's everyone doing this week? I hope you're enjoying this lovely water energy and having fun with it. I'm actually finding that this lunar month is a lot softer than last month, and I'm enjoying that softening. And last month I got quite ill amidst all the challenges that were coming my way. So what I've been finding is what's showing up for me with the water element is the detox side of things. So I've been quite obsessed with fresh vegetables and fruit, eating really healthy, doing aerobic exercise so that I'm sweating out my toxins, and in my yoga practice working with the core a lot to help my digestive system, getting rid of any kind of blockages there. So that's how the water, and of course drinking lots of water as well. So that's how it's been showing up for me, and kind of getting rid of too much sugar in my diet and cutting down on caffeine, that kind of stuff. But it's been happening quite naturally, so that might be showing up for you. And that's one of the lovely kind of lessons that the water elements is teaching us, is how to detox. And I've been doing a little detox of my life as well, just in my space, just doing a bit of space clearing, i.e. getting rid of stuff that I no longer need, and just creating a bit more space for myself. And I think the idea of all this is to create room for the new, So last week I did the moving meditation with you. So if you haven't given it a try, do so, because it's teaching us something rather important, which is recognizing that our yoga practice is actually a moving meditation, and it's therapeutic movement. That's essentially what yoga is. And Krishnamacharya, who came up with Vinyasa Flow, he understood this very clearly and very deeply. He was looking at the Sufis, the whirling dervishes, and looking at their philosophy as he was putting together this style, and really took on board how healing movement can be. And that's why he put the asanas together into a flow, connecting breath and movement together. So he really embraced the healing component of yoga, the healing component of movement, in the kind of principles of Vinyasa Flow. But of course there are other kind of disciplines that work with therapeutic movement, like Qigong and Tai Chi, for instance, and also dance. Dance can be very transformative. So in elemental yoga we weave all those different elements together to help us move in this kind of three-dimensional way, getting ourselves to break free of rigidly held approaches to our minds and to our bodies. So that little moving meditation was an introduction to the more kind of freestyle side of elemental yoga. So give it a try and see how you find it. I find it particularly really healing, just to play with freestyle movement away from the structure of the asana. So perhaps, even just putting some fun music on and jumping around the room can be very therapeutic, as you know. So it doesn't have to be structured at all. So it's interesting working with this stuff. So that's another way to kind of cleanse and clear, because what that does is cleanse your energetic field and also your emotions, helping to clear out those emotional blocks from our bodies. We do hold emotions inside of ourselves. So clearing that away, letting go of the past to make room for the new, this new beginning. So this month is really encouraging us to do that, to kind of really tune into our individuality and get clear of all the other stuff, our uniqueness and all that sort of thing, which is always lovely to acknowledge that, because so much of our lives is about fitting in and being kind of blending into things. But this month is about allowing yourself to shine as your own unique self and giving yourself permission to be an individual, which is fabulous stuff. And that in itself can be incredibly healing and empowering, of course. So what's supporting all of that on the lunar level is, at the beginning of the month we had this lovely full moon, the supermoon, and at the end of the month we've got the blue moon. So that's on either the 30th or the 31st, depending on what part of the world you're in. And I'm just giving you the heads up about that now, because it is very powerful, that particular moon. It's a blue moon because we don't often have two full moons in a month, and there's a lot of energy in that moon. Physically there is, because there's the kind of gravitational forces is really pushing down on the planet at the moment. So we've got higher tides and all that sort of stuff. So of course that's affecting our bodies. But energetically, it's also about breaking into something new, really helping us to step into this new beginning, whatever that may be for us. So it's very, very powerful energy that we can weave into our manifestations. So it's worth taking the time to cleanse your crystals, sit down and work out your intentions, maybe do a vision board, So really think about